rest until other dates? Because I honestly do want to talk
Turn
about
it down a little bit.
this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to. How do I turn it down?
Okay. We're going to get into a conversation today, I believe.
Oh, mute it.
All that good stuff.
But no, to answer Ray Mill's question, you already know discussing sex in a public setting is taboo. Nobody, especially in the Black community, we
In a
don't up and
public,
discuss
you said a
sex.
public setting.
Yeah, like public, like this. We don't discuss sex like this. The minute we say sex in a Black household, now you know that's not the word. You don't use that. We don't talk about that. It's always swept in the closet.
Oh.
Meanwhile, STDs are rampant. HIV is still on the rise. Had we been discussing sex publicly like this, maybe we wouldn't be wasting time with each other, number one. You wouldn't be fully versatile trying to pursue somebody who's a strict top. And number two, you would be sexually satisfied if
and
we
number
up it.
three, could we hold all this until the start? Because you
No,
get
I'm just actually elaborating. He asked the question.
I'm going to ask
So I
it
just wanted
again.
to respond.
Yeah, because you know you be having good points, and if you use it all now, you may forget about it.
No, I won't.
Okay.
It'll be stuck right here.
Well,
And I know what this question it differs between women and men. I think
it is, and that's another conversation we need to have.
How do you? Okay. How do you know it's so different?
I see. We're
discussing.
We don't know yet. Okay. Okay.
You got a few seconds.
We ain't got but a few seconds. We'll be on. We'll have a nice little session. Get your
Well,
drink.
okay. Well, I'm gonna get it going so it'll be on time.
It tastes nasty or something.
All right.
You said. I drink all your pop up.
Cheers. Am I the only one drinking?
No cheers.
Celebrate hitting the live button. Take a swig.
Ray is in there trying to hit the live button, but that bitch ain't working today. Y'all got a bad echo in the back. Ray is hitting the live button, but however.
Well, I guess we ain't supposed to talk about this other.
We're gonna talk about the subject. All right, y'all. One second. Oh, there it is. Everybody, welcome to the BIPOC Happy Hour. It's another Monday. We're here enjoying ourselves, trying to wind down from a cold, bitter week. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. How's everybody doing in the Pride today?
Doing good.
Good to see everybody. I'm glad everybody came tonight. So, what we talking about tonight? How we winding down today?
Well, I had a question earlier that I wanted to bring up for tonight's discussion. And it was, why is it taboo, or is it taboo, nasty, or disrespectful, or too forward to bring up sex to someone that you are dating or just meeting, relatively new in the dating field?
I have never heard that being a taboo to talk sex with somebody you just meeting. How else you gonna get to that point?
Right. I totally agree. It was a discussion that came up earlier with some people. So some people that we were all discussing, and one of the guys thought it was disgusting to talk about sex, or to he much rather talk about all your you know, regular things, though, I guess the weather or whatever, how tall you are, or what you like to do, where you like to go out. And that's all fine and dandy. I get that. When I was in a relationship, I was in that relationship for over 13 years. And one of the worst I got with that person, I got in it for all the right reasons. I fell in love for all the right reasons. I didn't have sex with this person for damn near 4 months before we first got together, all of that. And I fell in love with this person. However, where I fell short and I shorted myself was I was not sexually attracted to this person. So for years, I was in love and I held on into the relationship for all the wrong reasons. So now that I'm out of that relationship and here we are 3.5, 4 years later, you know, I know who I am. I know what's up. I know what I want. I just feel like it's one of the most important things to talk about. Because you know, if we don't talk about it, you know, somebody else is gonna talk. He talk about it with somebody else.
And that in that relationship you're talking about, did you ever get a nut?
I mean, of course. I'm not saying I'm not saying it was that drastic, but I'm saying the love. You know, I was not in love. I ain't gonna say I wasn't in love. I was not happy sexually.
So that was the reason to squash your relationship with the man that you was in love with everything else. But
no, it was a lot more to it than that, of course. But that's one of the things, you know, when you drinking and cheating and all those are things that people do. There's a deeper issue when those type of things go on. It ain't just about the cheating. It ain't just about the you know, the person's drinking and stuff. Those are other problems that are covering up for the deep-rooted issue. And I believe the deep-rooted issue in my relationship was sex.
So let me ask you this. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have a bad echo. I can hear. How do you stay with somebody for 4 years that you're not sexually attracted to?
I was with him 13 years. It wasn't that I fell in love.
You said the first 4 you had developed this mindset of, oh, I'm not sexually attracted to him after being with him for 4 years.
No, you misunderstood.
Right then and there, in that moment.
Go ahead. We have a lag or something.
Go ahead.
Is there a lag or something?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying that I was in love with this. I fell in love with him for all the right reasons of getting to know him, going out and going on dates and all those different types of things. But the sex was kind of put to the back door in terms of, because I didn't want to get with, for so long it was always about sex. You know, getting with somebody, screw with that person, and the relationship is about sex, or it's built on sex. So I didn't want to do that, you know. But more importantly to the question.
But then I heard the word.
You have to repeat that word again.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. No,
go ahead, DeAndre.
Because I thought he was done. I don't know what's going on with me. I apologize. But I heard the words, I wasn't sexually attracted to him. You did say that, right?
Yeah, well, I wasn't sexually. I wasn't sexually satisfied. Not sexually attracted. I wasn't sexually satisfied.
So how do you stay with somebody that long and not be sexually satisfied? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, well, I don't know. That wasn't actually the point of the question, but I guess I can.
That's an interesting question because we talking about sex.
I was, you know, I don't know. It was a lot of things. It was a lot of emotional, mental things that went on into that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to go down. Oh, what it, you know. It is what it was, and I'm no longer. Thank God I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I just know that what's more important is to know what I want and stand on what I want, as opposed to just conforming to somebody else's ways. Oh no, we're supposed to swing on the lullabies and, you know, fall in love and, you know, all this other stuff. You know.
So, quick question. he had everything you wanted, but the sex.
It was sex there. It was a lot of sex, but I wasn't satisfied. I really
Didn't
don't want to
quite get
make
that.
it was just really a point blank question, not really my question. But I don't want to make it personal about me. I was just asking a question because I felt like, some people feel like you shouldn't talk about sex or.
No, your relationship part is very interesting because I'm just trying to figure out how can a person that's not sexually attracted to someone stay together for 13 years and break up because you wasn't sexually attracted to them.
We didn't break up because I wasn't sexually attracted. I was sexually attracted to him. I was sexually frustrated because I wasn't getting what I wanted. That's what it was. It had nothing to do with not my attraction to. I loved the hell out of him. I loved him. I loved him to pieces.
Oh,
So
okay.
can I ask a question since we did?
I have a question too.
What did you want?
You know what? I am really gonna get you, Bobby. No, this is
Open the door so I have
door was open.
An hour of his sexual life. That's not what the question was.
I mean, that's what we're talking about now. So why is it so taboo to tell us what you wanted? I mean, did you want more affection? Did you want to get slapped and called a bitch?
No, it just, without trying to go too far because a lot of people know who this person is. I don't want to put him on Front Street like that. But it was a lot of things other than sex. It had nothing to do with sex. Drinking, the alcohol.
You confused me. You making me drink more alcohol because one thing and another. But
No, okay. Let me say like this. The question came about not because of my life and me. I was just talking about my life as it pertained to the question. The question didn't range from me and my life. It was a question that was in a group. We were all talking, and somebody had posed the question, Bobby. Somebody posed a question, and it was it kind of got heated in the debate about whether it was being too fast or are you being too forward. With some women feel like they don't. That's not my cousin. She felt like that's not something she would want to talk about at all in the first date or a couple, 2-3 dates. She would have to know someone real well before she even wanted to talk about something like that. But that's her as a woman, and I understand that. Sex.
So let's rewind the tape before we move forward into talking about the dynamics of men and women. It's not that you're putting your relationship on blast or putting anything on blast, but because Black people are great visual learners and learn by experience and not textbook, you adding your dynamic of your 13-year relationship to this question is giving us a better understanding of the question, if that makes sense.
I get it.
So it's not that you're putting yourself out there. It's just your experience. It's easy to talk about this question, this topic, because we have an experience to discuss. So,
yeah.
But I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Had you had that in-depth conversation up front with him about everything you were looking for sexually, do you think you and him would have progressed into 13 years? Do you think you and him would have been anything had you up and, well, I want this, and sexually I like this, and sexually I like that? Why is that? Let's touch on that.
I can't predict what would have happened. I can give you a bunch of scenarios and tell you that it probably wouldn't have happened, maybe, because if you'd have knew some things, you probably wouldn't want to pursue. You know what I mean? But that's the point of talking
we're trying
about
to get to the bottom of why.
Wow.
Yeah.
We want to discuss that tonight. Like, why?
Right.
So,
it is what it is. I just feel like that it's nothing is too. I get it with women. That's the only way I can kind of see that, because women and men are different. And I think
let's touch on why women and men are different. Why do you personally feel men and women are different when it comes to this topic?
Women kind of are emotional creatures. You know what I mean? And they don't.
No, I don't understand none of that. I don't understand none of
whatever.
that.
I was asked a question. I mean,
Dennis,
Lucius
we
can
can't hear
finish his
you.
thought. I get it. Lucius can finish his thought, but we do have women on the line too who can chime in. So
defend yourself.
yes.
So
Nikki?
yeah, Lucius, continue. I want to know, why do you feel men and women are different in this topic?
I think women are just different. The women they're not as fast as men. Men, I'm not gonna say that's not totally true. I know I've seen some pretty fast women, but 9 times out of 10, a woman is gonna be a little more reserved than a man.
Fast? No, they're more sneakier than men. But yeah,
they can be sneaky.
Are you saying fast like what?
They run fast. They're in a track. They do
track stars.
Come on, Sam.
Wait a minute, what?
Because I'm thinking you saying fast as far as hoish fast.
There's some hoes.
But you're not saying that.
That's exactly what he's
if
saying.
a woman decides that she wants to talk about sex on the first date or even have sex on the first date, doesn't make her a hoe. So
right.
They see women wouldn't have to do it.
Hoish, because that's not what that makes her. She's a grown-ass motherfucking woman. If she can fuck.
Right.
But you know,
Right.
it's different from heterosexual standpoints than our standpoint, because a woman and a man automatically know what they're gonna do. They're gonna go in there and he's gonna stick it in her. Now, when it comes to the gay relationships, now that's something totally different. I can understand you having a conversation how you get down on the first relationship. I mean, the first date. You know, are you top, bottom, or verse? Because you don't want to go in there and sword fight, correct?
Nobody's answering.
Or bump cats.
I can't. I can't.
Israel.
I didn't understand the question.
It's the same that what you
When it's my turn, I'm gonna speak. When it's my turn, I'll speak.
Go, DeAndre.
Okay, so 2 things about this topic, and I'm only gonna speak from my point of view. Number 1, I personally feel that are y'all listening to me?
Yeah.
You looking all over the place. My number 1, because we are live. My number 1, personally, I'm fully versatile. I mean, it is what it is. That's what I'm into. And you know, me being a sexual health professional, I don't mind discussing sex publicly. So yes, I don't mind being on this live platform saying I am fully versatile. I like both dick and ass. Number 1, I'm going to sit up and have a conversation with the guy I'm trying to pursue up front. I personally do feel that discussing sex on the first date can kind of set a foundation of where you and that person will be going moving forward, if that makes sense. Because just like Ray said, I'm not looking for no strict bottom or no strict top. I'm not anymore. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm fully versatile. This is what I'm into. You can either take it or leave it. If you want to leave it, just move around. There should be no back and forth. I like what I like. You like what you like. If it doesn't connect, it doesn't connect. Period. Because I'm not going to be up in here. I mean, in the bedroom, to me, sex should be unrestricted. I'm tired of hooking up with these strict bottoms. It's like, oh, well, I don't do that, and I don't like my dick sucked, and I don't like doing that, and don't do that. No, that's not me.
My legs up to Peru, baby.
Lay. And tops too. It's like, well, I don't suck dick, and I don't do this, I don't do that. I don't want to hear nothing about what you do or don't do. Like in the bedroom, in my bedroom, sex should be uninhibited. There should be no restrictions on
it. Should be like poetry, and it just flows.
And then secondly, let me touch on my second point before we move around. My second point is, with me being openly HIV positive, and some people don't know that, that's another discussion as it relates to sex that needs to be discussed up front as well. See, that's why sexual conversations need to be had on the first date before any establishment can be made. So you'll know, hey, I know this is DeAndre. He's HIV positive. He's fully versatile. I can either take that or leave that. I feel like if this conversation was had up front on the first date or what have you, it would be a lot of wasted time saved. A lot. And I yield the floor.
Our
communication.
I was going to ask that question, Sana. Are we as Black gay men afraid to communicate? Is that the part that's taboo that people don't want to have?
As Black people.
Out loud, you're afraid to communicate, afraid you're going to get beat up because you want to have a conversation? I don't understand that.
Who are you going to get beat
as
up
Black
with?
people, we don't communicate well.
Because you're a sissy and we're going to beat you up. That's right.
Is that what's going to happen if you start talking first?
Well, I don't have those problems, so I can't attest to that.
Yeah, I don't either. So.
Yeah, I don't have those issues.
I want to go back to the original question. Is it taboo and all that yucky and all that negative stuff to have this conversation? Where did that come from? If you want a one-on-one with the person you looking to get with, male, female, alien, or whatever, wouldn't you want to have that conversation to figure out where y'all can go? Y'all might be brothers and sisters and didn't even know it. I don't understand how that would be a taboo topic. If you one-on-one, I can see it in a group setting, but one-on-one, what would make that a taboo?
Dennis, did you have something to say? Oh, okay. He unmuted.
Quiet.
Yeah, what makes that a taboo?
What do you mean by taboo?
Well, Lucius's question, is it taboo and nasty and ugly and all of that to discuss sex on the first date? And my comment to that is, I mean, you have to have that conversation to know where you're going to go next with it. Why is it nasty?
Depends on if you're feeling the person. I mean, like, if I'm sitting there and we are like this, I don't know, I'm attracted to intelligence. And so if like this conversation is like getting me where I'm feeling things, you know, we might switch the conversation to that if that's how I'm feeling.
Whomever, yes.
I'm thinking it's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? At least I would be going off of that vibe. I wouldn't be afraid to talk about it though.
Isn't there certain buzzwords you have to use to get to that point? I mean, to let people know that you're
buzzwords.
Okay. Ray, don't start. Let me finish. I'm saying if you want to get a job doing bacon, you gotta know a little about bacon. You go in there, cups, a pinch, those buzzwords. If you're going to have sex with somebody and you're in that particular situation, there are certain buzzwords, buzzwords or words that you have to get close to. I mean, not just trying to be vulgar, but at least something to let them know that you want to copulate or coitus.
Copulate.
Something that you have to let them know that you want to do this. You can't just say, I want to hump you, take your thing out. You know what I mean? That's just, I mean, right. So it has to be some buzzwords.
This is 2020.
What I know it's 2020, but you can't just say anything anymore.
I mean, they do now. I mean, they just say, take it out, whip it out, whatever. They do it now. You got that walk.
Okay, so what you said, oh, Bobby, come on.
You got that walk? Huh? I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, shit. They don't, I mean, that's what we did when we was younger. We asked, are you a top or the bottom or reverse? That's what we did, of course, But these days, people don't care. They do whatever. I mean, tops are bottoms and bottoms are tops. These days, they don't care. Everyone do everything these days. So it's much easier now to have the conversation. Now, there's a problem when you get to the people.
You think?
I think so. I think it's much easier now for folks. Folks are coming out like roaches that they do this, that, and the other. Now it's scary amongst the African American older people that's 30 and over. I believe so, 35 and older. I believe so because
we have a conversation.
I mean, we don't speak like we're not as open as the kids are today and free because we've been stuck up and cooped up for so long. We wasn't like they was back then, like they are now.
I was never stuffed up and cooped up.
You know what I mean? We didn't have as many rights and different things. We was fighting for things for what the kids are able to do today. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't able to do half the shit or have half the information that they have today that I had 20 years ago.
Oh, I was.
You feel what I'm saying?
We can't hear you.
Oh, why not?
Can you hear me, Bobby? I mean, can you hear Ray?
Put some stank on it, Dennis. Bring it from the gut.
See? Your question,
We can
Dennis?
hear you, Dennis.
No, I was wondering, that's like this gender non-conforming stuff, all these other labels due to this terminology. You know, when you go to somebody nowadays, you know, how do you know what to ask for?
Have a conversation.
Still,
Usually the people who go by different gender pronouns will tell me. Like I wouldn't have to have a conversation, but Dennis is speaking because me and you, we know about gender pronouns and all the non-conforming and binary stuff, but a normal person who doesn't work in the field like we do would not know. So somebody would up and call somebody a she when they go by they or them, or you know. So
but even
in my
what,
case, they'll just tell me.
no, my question a little deeper. Look, okay, that you know what you are and how you identify yourself. You know, if a person approach you sexually with a how do I say misdiagnose you, misunderstand you, if they come at you a certain way, you know, because if
You know,
you
it's a
are,
conversation. I'm like, you know, what's up, babe? You know, what do you get into?
Simple and easy.
you know, Ray and Bobby again on the job saying the same thing, the cliche attitude.
To ask you what you into, say do
It's-
come
But
in what you
sometimes they won't. Sometimes some people don't blatantly give you what you into.
I'll give you an example.
They're not gonna up and just
Since
tell
you
you
want,
what they're into.
since you want me to be blatant, I'll give you an example because I know a person who is gender nonconforming. They wear a dildo and they want to be a top. And they like guys who are dressed as girls who want to let them top them. If you
I'm
come
sure
at her, but if you come at her and act like she's a girl, she's turned off and she runs away and don't want to mess with you. But you have to take her whole persona that she is that when she comes to you. And you know, it's not everybody can't play that fantasy in their mind when they, even though she's got the strap on.
But it's someone out there that want that strap. Like Cheryl
sure.
Underwood said, it's someone that will bite that apple through a picket fence. You understand what I'm saying? So it's someone out there that's down with that. And I heard of something like that before.
Mhm.
You know?
That's why we have the internet and all the
And it's
fetishes.
it's like female to men. You know, I don't understand how you turn and look like a straight up dude, but you want to be, you laying down with, you know, you still got your vagina and you laying down with men. You know what I'm saying? Why go through all you looking like a man? You know, after you can literally walk down the street.
Excitement of it all.
Say it
I
again.
think that just adds to the excitement of it all. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying. No, I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Honestly. You know. mean to me is change the cover, but the book is still the same. You understand what I'm saying?
However, keep in mind that gender identity and sexual preference are two totally different things. There are several female to male transgenders who want to self-identify as a man. Like, this is their coming of age. Like, I know I wasn't a female. I knew I've always been a male. However, I still want to be sexually active with men. Hell, I know a female to male transgender who's sexually active with everybody. Females, males, whoever.
I know that.
So,
Me too.
yeah, gender identity is totally different from what we're discussing tonight. But I get it though, Bobby.
So DeAndre did. Okay, say what you said again. I'm confused. How does that work?
Gender identity, the way that you identify yourself, man, woman, whatever, is totally different from sexual preference.
So
I can be a female to male transgender. That's my gender identity. But fully versatile is my sexual preference. Does that make sense?
Okay, that part makes sense. I was asking about the part where you were saying that a person can have all the different identities and still be with different people. That's what was scary. How does that work?
How does that?
Well, actually, they only have one identity. The particular person I was talking about identifies as men. That's just one identity, but want to have sex with women and men. If that makes sense. So their sexual preference is very wide, it's broad, but their gender identity is just one. Right.
They like pizza and hot dogs.
Ooh. Not pizza and hot dogs.
I mean, I do.
But yeah, to me, I just feel that discussing sex up front will save a lot of wasted time. Why waste so much time with somebody that you are not sexually
compatible?
You're not sexually compatible or sexually satisfied with that person.
Right.
So I feel like discussing it up front is key.
Yeah, no big thing.
I mean, this is
It goes
part
back to
of
what Steiner said, communication is key.
Well, I was gonna say, isn't part of what you're doing when you do have sex up front. I mean, for me, I'd like to know if it's good, you know, before I sit and invest all that damn time in like getting to know your ass, and then I'm falling in love with you, and then we do finally get intimate, and
it's whack.
It's not fulfilling for me. That would be really fucked up.
So how do you deal with that? So, you know, because, I mean, most of us supposed to wait till we get married and that kind of stuff to have sex. When do we start throwing those values out the window, you know, around sex? If we're not married, we've not been together, you know, that's something that's sacred that we're supposed to keep until we get married. So when did that sanctity stop?
When we left 1959.
So was this the new was ever? Because I mean I don't understand how the sexual thing. Because I mean, is it okay to go around and ask people in the bar, can I see your dick?
They do.
Yes.
Depends on the bar you in.
Is that appropriate?
Depends on the bar you're in.
I mean, it's not appropriate. I mean,
it's appropriate depending on the bar you're in.
One of the
clubs designed for each thing
is like, let's say if you are feeling a person like that, the kissing and kind of making out part, you can always rub while you're doing that to see what's down there. You know, you can get that feel. No, nobody know what I'm talking about.
We all know what you're talking about.
I know
I'm letting you finish.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about.
I'm letting you finish, but yes, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna second your notion.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. You just feel, you know, you get that feel on. while you getting the kissing and stuff, and then you can just stop that if you don't want to go further.
What if you don't kiss?
Well,
Yeah,
hey,
because it's Corona season.
No.
That ain't stopping nothing.
I guess you can just
People
walk
are
into a
out
room
here
and
having
automatically start
sex.
hitting it.
People are out here having sex during the pandemic, believe it or not.
I ain't
I
say they have
agree.
sex, but I don't think they should be kissing.
Why not? Kissing is an intimacy. Why wouldn't you kiss the person you with?
They doing that too.
I mean, if I'm with you, that's something totally different. But during a pandemic, you remember who kissing who?
But some people just don't like to kiss, period.
Yeah.
Some people are not affectionate.
Mhm.
Some people are just not. And Lucius, I understand what he's saying. And oh, Sina, girl, shut up. Let me stop talking because I'm drinking this expensive ass shot of tequila, which it costs $100 or so, and I only took a sip and I'm already there. But anyway, I understand what Sina is saying because I've dated somebody. I went out with him. Yes, I got fucked up. I didn't go home that night. But the next day when I went home, it was like, okay, it was cool. But then I said, I got to try it again just in case it wasn't the liquor. It was the fucking liquor.
Oh, come on.
So every time I got to have a drink or two, it was the liquor. But he had pursued me for so long, and I was way ahead of him. I had a degree, I did this, I did that. He hadn't. So people like, well, why are you with him? Because I wasn't always who I am. But so I did give him a chance anyway, even though I knew I didn't fucking like it. And I knew this fucking probably wasn't gonna last. But I continued to give him a chance. Because if I tell him, like Lucius said, what I want,
We ain't gonna be
maybe
together.
he'll try it. But this motherfucker wasn't gonna try it. So I said, dude, you have to tell them what you want, how you want it. Hell yeah, I like being on the bottom and the top. I love being on the top. You know what I'm saying? But you have to tell them what you want ahead of time, because if I would have had this discussion with him before we went out that night, I wouldn't have never stayed a night with his ass. I went home.
You would have saved a lot of time.
He's still calling me. Now, I might have been cool for him, which I was, I'm sure, because I'm different. I'm affectionate. I like touching. I like letting you know that I like you and I want you. I'm different, especially when you're drinking. You know you really different then. You do what you always wanted to try. You know, I had a couple of things I wanted to try with him. He didn't want to try, and I was like, my thing is, are you gay? Fuck it. Are you? Who wouldn't want to try that with me? I mean, I'm not saying because it's me, but you know.
Right,
But
right.
gave me a chance and an opportunity, even though I knew I didn't like it. And yes, I still fucks with him when we don't do that. Only when I feel that I really need to.
That's her. Thanks for you.
I think we lost Nikki.
I'll take a picture real quick.
I mean, it is important. I kicked somebody out before at like 2 o'clock in the morning because the 10 minutes ad just wasn't great.
Right. Wasn't acting right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It be like that
So
sometimes.
where would they go at 2 o'clock in the morning? You couldn't wait to like.
That's not my problem.
Right. You had to get the hell out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
But that's
Exactly.
what most dates should be like. I mean, all the dates I had, you had to go right after I'm done.
Oh.
I'm not trying to blow you up. I mean, shit. I mean, bye.
So how?
Now I do have a brother that's willing to try whatever I want to. That's what I like. Try it. You don't like it? You ain't got to do it again. But at least try. And he said, try it. Hell yeah, I tried it. That's what I'm talking about.
But that's a
So,
conversation up
There's a
front.
reason. There
That's
was
a conversation.
reason why.
Nikki, are you
there was a-
fast?
I am a freak with my man.
There was a reason why I love Nikki. Because
I'm
that
a
just
freak
goes back to
with
what I
my
said
man.
earlier. Sex should not be
Say
restricted.
it again. Say it again.
I feel like whatever we should want to try, we should be able to try it. And that's just me. And signing 10 minutes is devastating. I'm going to just say that too.
Kiki.
You
I
just
know
trying
that's
to
why
get
they
If
have
you
to
heard
jump.
me.
warmed up.
10 minutes
That's
is
why you
devastating.
What do you mean devastated? What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
What is that, too much time?
No, that's not enough.
What much
It
more would you
depends
need?
on who it is.
You say what again?
How much more would you need?
And it depends on who it
Well,
depends on who it is. Because if it ain't good, 10 minutes is just fine. Get your ass
Correct.
up.
Hit it and quit it. Let's go.
yeah, and that goes, I mean, it just depends on who it is. I know one person, I lasted an hour.
Tell I said don't do that, please.
I know 10 minutes.
Yeah,
What?
no.
Wow.
But maybe that's all that person had.
And you know what? Look, you can do 10, fine. But you gotta figure out a way to
You
figure
know
out how to
what?
keep going. If I'm
You know
trying
what? I'm going to
to
take that back. I'm going to take that back, Simon. It depends on what transpired in that 10 minutes. Because a lot can happen in 10 minutes.
If it gets to the point.
Boy.
No, I'm talking about signing situation. It
No,
was a
he
bad
got to
10
his
minutes.
point.
He had to go.
No. He got to his point. Sex should be mutual.
Okay.
Ain't no one-sided coming up in here. That's fucked up. Hi.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
But we can't talk now. We got a kid on the line. Okay.
Are you
But
muted?
no, what I'm saying
He
is,
gone. He just wanted to see y'all. He just wanted to say hi, baby brother.
what I'm saying is, it depends on what happens in that 10 minutes. Because I done had some nice little 10-minute rendezvous, and I done had some horrible. So,
But I'm saying if
yeah.
one person didn't get what they want out of 10 minutes, whose fault is that?
The other person.
The person that didn't ask for what they wanted.
Both
It
of them,
depends on the
I did.
situation.
He was
both
selfish.
parties are
He
at
was
fault.
selfish.
It depends on the situation.
But
What if he was
you
that
ask
good?
What if you ask for what you want and you don't get it?
And you don't see that.
Then why are you pursuing that particular person?
You don't
You trying to give him a chance?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't even be pursuing that person. And that's just
But,
my,
but what if the person was pursuing you?
But if you keep
It's
giving
a
them
no.
chance after chance and chance after chance, you got to get what you want. And how much more time do you need to figure that out?
damn, it took me 3.
Yeah.
But can we go back to that 10 minutes? Do the person get a chance to reprise themselves? You know, maybe say give a second chance, maybe they get it to 20.
It depends on the situation.
But no,
Right.
because
and
if
person.
the first time they did it for 10 minutes, maybe they was excited.
See, y'all
It
not explaining
happened.
the situations because
Yeah.
10 minutes can be me. I just booked you off the street and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. 10 minutes can be, I don't know you.
So
from
no,
Jack-
I met his mother. He brought me to
But
meet
see,
his
that's
mom.
something totally different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Y'all
And
gotta
we have
explain.
been dating.
Yeah, y'all got to explain what's going on because y'all saying, oh, 10 minutes ain't right. And like DeAndre say, 10 minutes, you can get a whole lot of shit in.
So
You understand what I'm saying? So now you know this person y'all was dating, and then you found that that's and it was 10 minutes. Oh yeah, he be gone at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't care because we was trying to get to know each other a little further, right, Sina?
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
yeah.
I met his mom. You know what I'm saying?
Now I
Yeah.
understand that. Now, if I just booked you from the club, 10
Yeah.
minutes is just enough. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. You know, and thank you. I'm going home. I'm drunk. Oh, you put me out. That's fine. My Uber already out there. I already called him. It was on.
Now I'm gonna say this. Now, normally, when I kiss somebody because I'm affectionate, I could tell if he gonna be yay or nay. In this particular dude, I did not kiss him, but finally, afterwards, when I did, I should have kissed his ass first because I would have been like, yes or no.
Right.
How can you know that?
Because if they
It's
can't kiss the
easy.
way I like to be kissed, I know they're not gonna.
But this is our first time. This is some of the. I don't know how
I
y'all
don't care.
do this.
The first time,
I
will
agree
tell you
with you,
everything.
nephew.
If he can't kiss me the way I want to be kissed, he's not gonna
I don't know you like that.
like out. The way
Dennis, once you ride a bike, you can always ride a bike. So once you kiss, you need to try to do whatever you want.
Right. We're not gonna have this tonight. I'm telling you,
You can either
your
know
body is
how to
not gonna
do it or you
work my
don't.
nerves.
if you don't, that's right. And if you can't kiss,
Okay,
you're not gonna be.
I don't kiss. Now what?
Well, you wouldn't know then. So you just be on the fly.
So we wouldn't even do it because I'm not gonna kiss you now.
That's when that 10 minutes comes upon.
You gonna knock this out, we be done.
Right. You be got hey. That's the 10 minutes for this ass out of there in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Then it's
that's
ass
when that
up out
shit
of
comes to
there 10
play.
minutes. You got
Yeah,
that 10-minute rule.
Dennis, you better start feeling, touching with sinus and all that motherfucking shit. Because if you don't get tell her, you better do all that shit, touch and feel. And you better hope you're feeling something right. You
Listen,
better hope it ain't a fucking sign.
Okay, I have to know you a long time to kiss you on that mouth because, doing something like that is scary.
Okay, check this out. Somebody had told me, I gotta look for it, baby brother, because he knows he be asking me questions later.
I like baby.
Okay, somebody had told me, when you have oral sex, right? Somebody said, and I said, what man always want to kiss you after? And some women said they like that. I was like, I did, they did that. So then it's the same thing. So after they have sex with you, would you let them kiss you in your mouth?
Oh,
Then
hell
somebody
no.
said, well, I was like, I didn't get that. I didn't get that either.
If I'm into that person, I'm
Son,
all
would you-
in. And if I'm into that person, I'm all into that person. Sex is after we have sex, kissing sometimes is a beautiful thing.
You
Now,
have
So after,
if a
so
person,
what you
if
So
a
what you
person,
saying is after he wait. So what you saying is after he sucked your dick and then he kiss you in your mouth, you kiss him back?
Yes.
what's
Yes.
wrong with that?
Yes.
You had my
Yes.
It's mine.
I thought it was. I didn't like it.
It's mine.
It's my dick.
It's mine.
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, I was a little salty there. Yeah, it's mine.
That's nasty.
I thought so too.
Y'all feel it.
You have a paper towel. It's
Because I didn't want to taste myself. If that was the case,
Ain't that vain? Ain't you vain?
You don't want to taste yourself. That's rude.
That's
if
vain.
that was the case, I would have asked him, taste me, then let me taste it. I could stick my finger there and taste my motherfucking self. I don't need to.
Bless the heart.
oh,
Real motherfucker talk. I told this motherfucking shit that's worth $100 a shot. Told you. What the
I
fuck?
like Nikki on tequila. Nikki on tequila. Nikki on tequila.
Motherfucking stuff. I don't need that motherfucker. I can do it myself. Shit. What do you mean?
Oh no.
I got some more. Who want a shot?
Me?
I need a shot.
That motherfucker shit cost $100. My shot wasn't even full. He left
Hey,
it and I
Chris.
drank
To
it.
elaborate what goes on in my bedroom, so I plead the fifth. But Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I? I didn't kiss the man after he ate my ass. I mean, I'm
Don't
just,
get me started. Let's not start that
I'm
one.
just,
Yes.
I'm just.
You was in love. Fuck that.
Oh no.
No, I don't have to
No.
be in love with that.
Ass eating is a joy.
What does
I don't
that?
have to be in love with
Did
that.
you say a joy?
I said joy.
It is.
Your wife?
To eat ass. Yes, ma'am. I love it dearly, like eating a Snicker.
That's that nasty man disease.
I got it.
No.
I hope it's not
But you're
like
not
this.
supposed to be.
Hold on.
You're not supposed to be sticking your tongue in just any ass.
Hold
No,
on. I
you
hope
don't do it.
I hope it don't.
Say
Yeah.
that.
No,
Ever.
my motherfucking
I hope
stomach
it's
hurts.
Just like you
like
don't suck on anybody. Just anybody.
Y'all make
operate.
y'all
I
make
hope it's
my
not
stomach
like eating the Snickers.
hurt. That's
I hope it's
nasty.
not
Because when
like-
you pull his drawers down and you open them cheeks and it look like a Nestle Crunch bar back there, then something is wrong.
No,
There's a
You
problem.
don't put your tongue in
you're
there.
like
Well,
sticking a
wait,
piece
you
of
said
her.
it's like eating a Snickers, so why is it a problem?
No, we don't do that. We don't have them type of
You
games.
just said it's like eating a Snickers. You
After
know,
we
I
get
hope
out of the
it's not-
shower,
Right, y'all. Well, I always try to shower before.
you always have to shower first. That's a shower engagement.
Wait, no, you can be free.
Yes. Totally free.
Yeah.
But baby, I'm trying to be awake.
Y'all ain't gonna wash away that crunch bar in that booty hole though. That's
Say
all I
what?
know. A shower ain't gonna wash away that crunch bar in that booty hole.
Well,
That's all.
by the time you got to the shower, you should already use, as Simon said, you should already be kissing and feeling and know if there was gonna be some problems back there.
Well, you know, I'm Inspector Gadget anyway.
Right.
I don't
Oh,
think
you know
should be
what?
feeling.
That's a good question. Do you all inspect the person that you're getting ready to pursue a sexual encounter with? Do you inspect them with the lights on?
With the
Like,
lights
who
on?
actually does a thorough inspection? Yeah. Who
Yes.
actually does a thorough inspection on these men out here before you stick your tongue or your dick in them?
Yeah.
Who's really looking for them bumps in the booty hole and all of that? Like, who's
An
actually
old bitch that's been around a long time.
Yeah.
So do you see if it's
Gotcha.
deformed?
Deformed.
Yes.
What's deformed?
You know, it may be curved. It may be curved. It may be thick at one end and sort of the
That's
other.
not a deal breaker, but if it's got bumps on it, that's a deal breaker.
Exactly. That's part of that feeling in the up front.
Right. Bumps are deal breaker.
Okay, I gotta ask one question. I got a guy. He told me he had a callus on his penis because he masturbated so much. Is that a deal breaker?
He has a what?
Right.
He had a callus on his penis because he masturbated. He masturbated so much.
Is
If
that
it's
a real
just a
thing?
callus, it could be frozen
pardon?
off.
But is that a real
If
thing?
it's
Can
just
that
a
happen
callus,
for real?
it could be frozen
I
off.
don't. Deal breaker.
Yeah, because I don't know about that. That don't sound like that can happen for
Deal
real.
Y'all
breaker.
not listening to me. Y'all not listening to me. Y'all not listening to me.
We
If
heard
it's a
you.
callus,
It can be
it's a callus.
frozen
Well,
off.
obviously, because people talking. If
Well, it
it's
should
a
have already
callus,
been frozen by the
then
time
it
I
could
got
be-
to him.
Yeah,
Should've
I
been
understand,
gone.
I understand, Ray. If you come with me with a bump on your penis or a bump on your booty,
It's
I'm
done.
And you know, and that's what I hate. You know, you got them pretty booty holes, but then you got them booty holes that's just not right. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? Look like it had like 12 hemorrhoids removed.
It'd be bad.
I wear size 8, and the ones that just gape open. I'm like, shit, how you hold your shit in? Gape open, you know? I'm like, really?
So does it make a
to
difference
me-
if it's an in or out?
To me, it's not.
Does it make a difference in or out?
Yes.
I'm not into rosebuds and different things like that.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just starting out.
Well, does it make a difference if you have a rosebud or not?
Yes.
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 Is a rosebud a deal breaker?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, wait a minute. Educate me. What the fuck is a rosebud?
You ever
When your
seen
booty
the
hole is on the outside.
And it
Literally,
literally looks like a rose. Like,
it looked
I
like
got
a
a
rose.
picture.
It's on the
Really?
outside of your booty hole.
I
It's
have
called a
to sign it. I'll
rose
send you the
bud?
picture.
Okay, thanks, DeAndre, because I ain't never heard of that.
Prolapse is a prolapse. Is what is really the scientific word. It's a prolapse. But your booty hole is actually sticking out of your body.
Oh, wow.
There's something to be infested and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's just not to
Not
me, that's
always. You
not-
could be born that way.
well,
That's
true.
fine. He'll find a lid for his pot.
Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I drink to that, Jack Daniels.
This has been an evening. This has been an evening.
Oh,
But
It's
that's-
Monday. This
Bottom
is
line,
definitely
I
a
feel
Monday.
like sex should be discussed. Bottom line, I feel like sex should be discussed up front since we're down to
Freely,
our
but you
last
know,
sex.
in the African American community, sex is not easily talked about.
Why? That's so old school. The kids don't do that anymore. That's old school.
But
They're not our
That's
grandparents.
the point of the conversation I was trying to get at, but now we got 5 minutes left.
But you know,
But
that's
okay.
the way it is. I mean, we was just too busy talking about booty holes and
all of that.
and kissing and tasting your own.
So DeAndre, what was your point?
Huh?
We do communicate. If you want something, you should be able to communicate.
You should ask. Close
But now
mouth
my
don't
point
get
to
fed.
that needs to be a part 2 because this stems deeper. My response to Dennis's question stems deeper than what I have enough time for. So
Whoa.
The next segment we're gonna be talking about nipple play.
next segment.
Nipple play.
Next segment.
Ooh.
Nipple play is some good shit now. Good shit.
On the next episode, y'all, we gonna have Kamala Harris, our VP elect, on Wednesday. I'm just playing. However, that would have been cute.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been cute.
Speaking of, we let's not forget my past, present, and future Zoom meeting tomorrow, you guys. So if you want to attend, please join for that.
What time is that, sir? So the
That's
people.
that starts at 6 o'clock.
I think I have time.
6
So please
o'clock
join
p.m.
in.
tomorrow.
Yes,
yeah.
that way we can talk about. That way we can talk about the New Year's Eve party. That's correct.
Yes.
We have
yes.
a PLC New Year's Eve party, December 31st at 10:30, I believe. But we have DJ who? DJ
Naughty
what?
Bar. DJ Naughty Bar is
Boy.
going to be, and a few others.
And a few others. So y'all stay tuned.
And we're supposed to have a few entertainers, too.
Yes, we have some singers, some rappers.
I have a stripper. I have a Struce tomatoes that. How dare them? I have a stripper that's going to be performing, him and a friend. So
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so we need to put
Really.
that up on there. So we have an exotic dancer.
Yeah.
it's him and another guy.
Yes. Yes.
Exotic dancer on. Y'all want to see some real Peter Weeders?
Now wait a minute.
December the 31st.
I'll get some pictures soon.
On Zoom.
We'll be posting more information as the days come forth.
Yeah, because we do, if y'all have any entertainment for the ladies.
We can
We're looking for plenty of entertainments, and yes, we want entertainers for the ladies. So let us know. Yes, we want entertainers for the ladies.
Hey, Nikki, what's the beat on the street?
Mhm.
You hear me?
Nikki, we were looking for the beat on the street.
Yes.
I couldn't see you at first. You turned it up. Turn it down. I'm sorry. I got my great nephew with me today. Shit. I don't even know what to beat on. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let me get him together.
When's the pride meeting?
Huh?
The pride meeting, because they having a white pride or mainstream pride is having a BIPOC meeting. I don't know if it's the 10th or 11th.
It's the 11th.
It's 11th.
So everyone that registered with the POC Pride that sent the email to Ashley Smith, I think I know her, and the other dude, I think I know that motherfucker too.
No, not
which
from
is
Target.
wonderful.
Nikki. Not from
Not
Target.
the one
Not
for
from Target.
Okay.
I'm talking about the other one. They're doing a BIPOC for Pride for people to come and talk about what they're gonna do for White Pride.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I only got the one for Target. I didn't get that.
Everybody got the Zoom link for Target.
Okay, the other one that you're talking about, I didn't get that. And then I do have a question.
On the 10th, on the 11th, no, on the 10th, Mainstream Pride is throwing a meeting to talk to people of color to try to find out what they want out of them and how we can help them figure that out.
Send it to me, because I didn't get that.
I'll send it to all y'all, because they trying to figure out if they can get black people to come and show up and tell them how we should spend their money.
You know I'm gonna tell you. You know I got that shit. I figured out from the top of my head right away, right quick. But you know, okay, send that to me because I didn't get it. And then I do have a question for everybody. And if you want me to take your picture, because I do want one of the LGBT person of the community to be in my little article. So one of my questions, and I want you to think about it, I'll take 1 or 2, 3, it doesn't matter, but I want to be able to showcase where I'm from and who I am. And one of the questions is, when and if the vaccine for the pandemic comes out, are you willing to take it? Why or why not? It's just a question. Now, if you want to answer that question, want me to take that picture, holler at me, and I'll get it in there. But that's my question for word on the street. But beat on the street.
I actually have 2 announcements before we close out. They're both important. So I just received an email from work. Oh Lord, what am I doing? So Creekside Carside Holiday Giveaway. The city of Bloomington, Minnesota is hosting it Thursday, December 17th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 9801 Penn Avenue. I will post this on Wednesday's episode, being as though that this is next Thursday, December 17th. They're giving away free Chick-fil-A sandwiches and a gift for everybody who comes and drives through. And my second announcement is Your Mental Health Matters podcast will be coming next year. I'm in the works of making sure that it's to a T, because everything that DeAndre does is to a T. So Your Mental Health Matters will be released next year on all podcast streaming platforms. So more details will be forthcoming.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another episode of the BIPOC Happy Hour. Again, we'll be here on this Wednesday. We're always here for you to just get a little wind down after a long day. So we'll see everybody again and the next time in the BIPOC Happy Hour. Thanks, everybody. All right, y'all free.
Right now.
Y'all free. Now, y'all was getting really good off in there. Y'all was juicy in there today. Really juicy today. Y'all feeling it. I love y'all. Thank y'all for a great show.
You're welcome.
Thank
It
you.
was fun.
And then Wednesday, we got to get even better.
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna mute me. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
At that moment, your background noise was overruling everybody.
That's all you had to say, baby brother.
I had to say nothing during the show.
We can't say it
I'm not
on
gonna say it
live.
doing on. I'm not saying that live.
I was wondering. But baby brother, I told you I got baby brother with me. Could you go in?
Right. So when your music went up, I muted you.
I love you. Give me a kiss. Now he mad at me. Now he mad at me. He mad at me. Okay. I'm gonna make it up.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, he done went around the corner.
I don't know what's going
He
on.
mad at me.
I don't know what's
Executive
going on
board this.
right now.
And Ramel, he heard everything you said.
For him to turn the music up and me to mute you, I don't. Okay, sorry about that if he heard that, but
Baby
that's
brother, he said he's sorry. Okay?
Is he crying? No, is he crying?
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Okay.
Oh, the baby's crying. Oh,
He went around the corner. He's in the corner. He's upset. He's mad because when he come to Bay House, he the king. So how I'ma tell him to be quiet? He the king.
Well, we're not telling him to be quiet, but we were live on the air, huh?
Baby
You
brother,
know how it is when you live on the air. You done been in this
it's
position
okay.
before, Nikki.
Come here.
Mhm.
It's okay. Come here.
Okay, Bobby, if you still there,
I'm here.
I had an issue with the link you sent last week, getting into the Zoom meeting.
What was the issue?
I don't know. It was just I couldn't get in it.
Oh. I know you was texting me, remember? And I had sent it to you.
Yeah, but I still couldn't get in the meeting. That's why I didn't.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. Or we probably been on. I don't know. Trust me, I ain't gonna sit here and make up something that I don't know. Sina got in, so that's the reason why I can't explain to you what happened. You feel what I'm saying? Because Sina got in, so
maybe it's because I need to download it to my phone. I guess
she came in and left. Roxanne. But, yeah. But no, I apologize if it was okay. I didn't know. We got some things done. We figured out what we need to be doing, for Pride Weekend. That's something that we did figure out, that we need to be reaching out to these liquor companies and different companies to get their backing. We need to start like now.
Right.
Like Twins and different places like that. They actually help do the LGBTQ. Same thing that Pride, Twin Cities, White Pride does. We can use it for Black Pride too.
We got to use our nonprofit status because they all do donations.
They all do donations. So that was something that we was able to. That was something that we was able to work on that night, since it was just us two. But but that's good.
It's too late for this event because they have some guidelines on the amount of time prior to the event to submit a proposal or whatever, but it definitely is stuff we could use for next year's Pride.
Pride or anything like the
maybe this.
The basketball ladies, the Lynx, they only needed 45 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible that we can do anything. We can throw a virtual pageant in April and use it. Shoot, you can use it for your BIPOC, your joint, for your mental health. Because they be down with that. Talking about mental health.
Use what exactly?
The Lynx. Or
what am I using?
For sponsorship.
They'll sponsor stuff. So like events, I think like shows like this, because there's some online events. And the sponsorship could be like a cash donation. It could be tickets or something that you can then give away to people. Well, probably not now because of COVID. But it'll be something. Maybe it'll probably just be a cash donation because you can't really do anything else.
Or autograph.
I need the pictures. Can I get the pictures and the names of the people that are performing so I can get that flyer ready and that can possibly go out this week?
Okay.
I mean, because I want to promote it as much as possible, huh?
That flyer that you sent, no one okayed it.
Everybody okayed it. And it's already been sent out by other people other than me.
Okay.
I shared it too.
I didn't see it online. Sorry.
I didn't see the flyer.
Yeah.
It was sent to you, DeAndre. You don't seem to be looking for any of our emails.
I'm finna go look now.
Yeah, because that was a week long. That was a couple of days we worked on. I mean, we were looking at that flyer. But the last one only was a name change from Michelle B to DJ Naughty Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And the next flyers we are advertising the show, the people that are gonna be in the show. Can I get maybe a face of that stripper and a name? I don't know what you're saying, Lucius.
Yes, his name is Demetrius, but I'm finna ask him his stage names.
Could you send that to me so I can start getting the flyer ready so we can get that out?
I'll send you a picture and his name.
Thank you, sir. That's all.
All right.
I mean, I just want to keep the advertising going, you know. And if you got any female artists, I need female. I need artists, and I'll keep sending the flyers out and keep making them. If that's cool with everybody.
Is it Senna?
Sina.
Sina. I get it messed up every week. I'm sorry, baby. Don't mess me up. Look, do you know Andre 3000? Don't you know Andre Ray?
Andre 3000.
Now,
I'm like, from Outkast?
No.
That's what I was gonna say. You got Outkast coming? Is it like that?
I'm like, damn, okay.
I like Andre 3000. I'll do a skinny ass.
Is that the stripper?
No.
No.
That'd be cool for Pride. Andre 3000.
That would be.
Outkast.
I was thinking more about what City was talking about for the what's for the girls. This person I think would be real good for you guys.
Tevin Campbell.
It's New Year's Eve, so we want as many people as possible. I mean, you know, I'm sure everybody want to get a chance to perform and do they do.
I'm thinking like if we can get a cover band or a cover group that like do New Edition or something, some little dudes that be in their house.
We can
practicing
wow.
all the moves and shit.
Somebody might know somebody.
I don't know.
What you talking about for the show on the 31st?
Yeah, that's the next event we got coming up. It's just that right now.
Yeah, Andre 3000. That's what his name is on Facebook, but he's not Andre 3000, the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a performer. Nikki, you know who that is, don't you? Andre 3000. He performs. He does a lot of performances. He does a lot of different things, but he's most definitely for the ladies.
No, we talking about.
I'm talking about like for us to see some women.
Women, they need women.
Right. What the Lucius talking about?
Andre is a woman.
I got this.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Dennis gonna just
we go. Yep. I'm sorry, we was all shook.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know who you're talking about.
Maybe somebody.
Andre Reed. Her name is Andre Reed.
Yeah, Andre Reed. Maybe somebody can reach out and that knows him that can get him, because I did talk to him and he's thinking about it. So if somebody else can reach out.
I reach out to him, but I got this broad named Bree Turner.
She should be. Don't she want to perform?
Then I seen her with another group. I didn't even know that was I didn't even know it was her. She walked up to me and said, "Nikki Love," and I was like, "Wow." She could show
people that's willing to.
So many times you would not know.
We got from 10 o'clock. We got from 10 o'clock to 1. What is it? 1:30 to 2 o'clock in the morning. So we need to have a lot of people performing.
You know what to say? Is it any compensation? Because if not, I need to tell her that right away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're looking for folks that's going to donate their time. We're looking for them to.
Well, you know what? Well, when I talk to her for an opportunity, she'll do that. But I needed to know, was there compensation? Because she's going to ask me that. Well, Nikki, do you need me to donate my time? Yes. Nikki, how many songs you need me to sing? Nikki, do I need to do it virtual? Because I can do that virtual. That's easy for her. Yes. She just had a baby, but that girl is cold.
She sings or what?
She sings. Very inviting, very pretty, very. Her body is off the
Do you know a
fucking chain.
comedian? Boo?
I don't look at girls like that, but she
Do you
is.
know a comedian?
Yes, my motherfucking cousin. She gonna want to get paid though.
How much?
But for an opportunity, she'll do it. I could talk her into it.
She
I
get
chose
paid. Hey, she get paid. She put her Cash App up there. That's what they doing. They putting their Cash App up there, Venmo up there. That people are gonna be donating.
her name Big Keish. Hell yeah, Big Keish. Oh yeah, Big Keish.
Let me run out of here.
And then she opened for Big Freedom for me. She was my opener for Big Freedom. My
Oh,
cousin.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
She was funny as hell. I know who you talking about.
And she'll put the LGBT mix into it. Yep, she was funny as hell. Yep, that was my cousin.
Yeah, I remember the show.
Shit,
But if
'cause
anybody can read the before just send me the information, I can make a flyer for.
All right,
So we can just keep it going.
I just texted Graydon and I'm about to fly it.
You just text who?
Graydon.
Oh. Yeah, I did a picture and about something, a little something. Dave's name, whatever.
You know what? My thing is, I didn't really do nothing because I felt that my opinion didn't count. So, excuse me, I didn't really get all into it and shit. Because when I said something, I was ignored. So I didn't really say shit. You know, but you know, I know a whole lot of motherfuckers in the motherfucking Twin Cities. Okay, as y'all can see, this $100 bottle is tapping with Nikki Love. I ain't say shit, but I know a whole lot of people, and I know a whole lot of people that'll do me favors. What I have been doing, like I had this dude, he did the Family Day for me, but now I'm writing an article, and I told him now if he did it for free, and he cool with that shit.